Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. Today we're going to look at your request that apparently there are videos out there of Ukrainian Mi-24s attacking I think, oil depot near the Ukrainian border in Russia. Let's have a look at a video. There you can see a Mi-24 definitely firing rockets into a petroleum silo, oil silo, whatever.
Good shot.
I don't know about the kind of geopolitics, and that's not what this video is about, but is there anything you want to say? You're talking about false flag operations and stuff.
So it is circulating that potentially this was not a Ukrainian attack, as Ukraine has denied the attack. So it's a chance it could be a false flag operation, but it is also a chance that Ukraine is just denying the strike. The problem is it can't be really verified who shot it.
Roger.
But the fact is, an oil depot did get struck in Russia, so...
Purely out of interest, here is Kharkiv here in Ukraine, and that's the city, the Belgorod, I think, where the attack happened. And that's it, that's all we're going to say. And that spurs on interest in what we're going to look at today, which is how effectively could modern attack helicopters penetrate a Russian IADS? Before we go and run that, we've got some interesting talking points. First of all, we've been doing a lot of these videos about how could Russian aircraft operate in an American SAM system and how could American aircraft operate in a Russian IADS, and it's caused a lot of confusion. For instance, this video here, how could relatively old, simple Su-25s from Russia operate in an American Patriot SAM system? And this one here, how could modern US stealth and non-stealth aircraft operate in a modern Russian IADS? This one here showed that it's very easy for Russian or other aircraft to operate in an American Patriot system. Whoopsie. And this one here showed that it's very hard for American aircraft to operate in a Russian IADS. And we had to end up breaking out the stealths to be able to do it. Why is that? Let's quickly break that down. First, the type of SAM systems that we're using differ very much in these examples. For instance, the Patriot PAC-2 that we're using here, and is still used in the world at the moment by the US, is a 1990s SAM. I think it was literally introduced in 1990. It's very old, 32 years old now. Whereas the main systems that we used in the Russian IADS are S-20 Bravo, Gargoyles, SA-23 Gladiators. These are modern, 2013, 2005. Secondly, and the most important thing, when we look at the Russian SAM systems, it's IAD, Integrated Air Defense System. That is a full network of separate sites, all linked to each other, talking to each other. That makes a SAM system exponentially more effective. With the Americans, we were not looking at IADs. We were looking at just a single SAM system. One radar and some launchers. So the Americans just had one radar and some launchers. The Russian systems we've been using have had maybe 20, maybe 30 radars, all linked together, all intelligently talking to each other with planning, and probably hundreds of launchers. So you cannot compare what we've done so far. That, of course, begs the question, can we do an American IADS? We're trying to get that to work. I'm trying to convince Cortana to set that up for us at the moment. If we can, we will show you that. But that's why the huge difference has been happening. Next, let's talk about what we're doing today. Here is our 2013 spec Russian IADS Integrated Air Defense System. We're going to test how effectively attack choppers like the Mi-24, maybe we'll put the Apache in, can penetrate something like this. Let's talk about some of the factors involved before we run it. First of all, a very, very quick description. This is the same Russian IADS we've used from the other examples that we did. The main features of it are 5 SA-20 Bravo Gargoyles. These are S-300 PMU-2 systems from 2005. Incredibly effective and with a maximum firing range of over 100 nautical miles. Also, at the absolute head is an SA-23 Gladiator Giant sight from 2013. Maximum range 120 miles, something like that. So these are all going to be firing over or about 200 kilometers. As well as that, many subsystems. We've got a whole bunch of SA-10B Grumbles from the 80s. We've got a whole bunch of close range stuff that isn't even marked up. We've got SA-15 Tor systems, SA-19 Tunguska systems. These are all short range. And the important thing to say, as well as EWRs, early warning radars, all of these things are linked together. They all communicate with each other and they act as one big nervous system. That's what, going back to my earlier point, makes IADS better and harder to get through than a single SAM system. And that leads us on to today's aircraft. How effective would the helicopters be? Well, first thing is to say is that the helicopters are going to go low and they're going to go slow. Now, the great thing about helicopter over fixed-wing aircraft is you can go really low, and I mean really low, and that's going to really help today. In fact, there are two things that are going to help us with our helicopter. I should say they're not stealthy in any way, these helicopters. Very hard to make a helicopter stealthy. The speed, the low speed is going to help us, and the low altitude is going to help us. Why is the speed going to help us? Well, firstly, because we have a very low closure rate to the SAMs. If we were in our F-22 Raptor or F-15 or whatever, our closure rate will be very high, 500, 600, maybe 700 knots. SAMs love high closure rates. The range of a SAM system is very much dependent on the closure rate of the hostile. When I say that these systems can fire over 100 miles, 200 kilometers, that is on an aircraft that is coming towards it with a very high closure rate. Why is it important? Well, because a lot of the distance between when the missile is fired and when the missile hits is actually the aircraft traveling towards the SAM system. Now imagine that F-15 is no longer going at 700 knots, let's say it's a helicopter going at 70 knots. In the time that missile fires, it travels only a few miles rather than 50 miles. That almost halves the maximum range, firing range, of the SAM. So, just to reiterate, lower the speed of the aircraft, massively reduce the effective range of the SAM. Another thing about the speed, if your aircraft goes slow enough, and this probably won't have any effect on today, but if your aircraft goes slow enough, you can do a little trick. You can actually operate within the search or track radar's pulse Doppler notch filter and become essentially invisible. Whether that's going to have an effect today, I very much doubt it, but it's something to consider. If you do fly slow enough, you can actually become almost invisible to some fire control radars. And finally, altitude. Altitude is everything when attacking a SAM system. Low down, the air density is very high. This takes a huge effect on the effective range of the SAM system. Just imagine that you've got a tennis racket and you put the cover on the tennis racket and then go and try and swing that tennis racket against the air. It's very hard to swing that tennis racket at 20 or 30 miles an hour. Imagine a SAM going at 1,000 or 2,000 miles an hour. The forces are almost unbelievable. Therefore, missiles simply cannot go far, even these big systems cannot go far, low down. Finally, and the most importantly today, if you go low, and if you're a flat earther, please don't continue with this video, but the earth does curve. You can see it, you can get on a ship, go over the sea, you can see it very easily. The lower you are, the more advantage you take of the earth's curvature, and if you go really, really low, the simple fact is you can only see, or a SAM system can only see about 8 to 10 miles over the earth's curvature if we're basically on the ground, which we're pretty much going to be today. And a SAM system does need line of sight. Even an IADS somewhere needs a radar to be able to track the hostile. Mix that with the idea that we're not over the sea, we're over land. And so even when we're within about 10 miles of the SAM systems, there's going to be things in the way like trees or washing lines, telegraph poles, cars, lorries, houses, and so on. These things will all stop the radar from seeing us, from being able to track us. So that's the beauty of being low. Sorry that took so long, but we're attracting more and more new viewers that haven't been introduced to these concepts yet. So guys, I've explained why low speed and low altitude is going to nullify even the best SAMs in the world. We haven't tried this yet. Bearing that in mind, do you think we can penetrate this full IADS and get to the center of this town and destroy some oil containers that we have there?
Barring use of man-pads, I think it's possible.
If I can get a World War II Mozzie into a system like that, I can definitely get us through this.
Roger, guys. There are no man-pads. Man-pads are going to be on separate videos. Man-pads would be a major problem, I've no doubt about it, but they're not part of our Russian IADS today.
If it's all radar-guided systems, I think they're going to have a really hard time tracking.
I have put some waypoints for our navigation. Waypoint 2 will be the target. Wish us the best of luck. You'll just have to watch for my cockpit valued viewers. I guess if I blow up, then we failed. Welcome in, valued viewers. This is our first attempt because we didn't want to, I don't want to say cheat, but we didn't want to see what the effect would be. Guys, first thing is to do your fans. Prepare to turn fan on the left. 3, 2, 1, fans on. That's the most important thing in a Mi-24. There is our waypoints valued humanoids. Sockington, if that is your real name, can you please take us out? Bear in mind, some of us haven't flown this for months, and head towards waypoint 1 nice and slowly.
Yeah, don't mind the tree.
Trees are optional. Right, this is going to be ugly. Okay, I'm alive.
Don't forget your gear cap.
Cap gear up, I think. Do F3. Taking a slow sock. Right, here we go, guys. 5. I'm not going to say Ukrainian. I'm just going to say Mi-24s. Heading towards a Russian IADS from 2013. Let's see how we go.
Touch me slowly.
I will be touching you slowly, Dan.
See, don't you know?
Guys, remind me, is it the trim? Is it the same as a Huey trim? It is, isn't it?
Yep.
Right. Nice and easy. Right, remind me where the speedo is. Yes.
Can we get some Congo line music for this in the video?
Conga, 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 conga. It depends if it's yet more demonetization or not. That's what it depends on. I'm just waiting for that gargoyle to fire 30 miles. In terms of predictions, valued viewers, range of the SAMs. Well, if we were flying a couple of 100 feet, I would say gargoyles, even low down, would probably fire at 20 to 30 miles. They're just exceptional. Its PMU2s are exceptional. They are they're the relative of something you know as the S400s, similar to the S400. They also will not give us a radar warning, so our RWRs will not even let us know. We will just blow up. But if we go low enough, like I said, Earth curvature and because of obstacles, I'm pretty sure we're going to break line of sight. And at that point, they'll only be able to fire whenever they achieve line of sight, and you'd have to do Earth curvature calculations and stuff to figure that out.
Okay, guys, be advised, I'm not taking us on a straight path. We're going to be going through the hills.
Roger, roger.
Sweet. On position on your left cap.
Yeah, just make sure we do achieve the waypoints, because I've deliberately put us between the SAMs. I don't want to fly over a SAM, obviously. It was stupid. Speed check at the front, please.
No idea.
Excellent. Why don't you look at...
I got 275.
I'm struggling to keep up, Dan. Can you come a bit off collective?
Copy, coming down.
Very powerful helicopter, of course. About 4,000 horsepower combined, I think we've got. Annoyingly, I can't get my trim working. They must have changed the bind name, but never mind.
Yeah, all the bindings have changed.
I hate it how they keep doing this. You know what? I just don't care anymore. They can do that all they want, boys. I'm not going to moan.
Okay, how are you guys doing now?
Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Right, I'm trying to look at our progress. There, we are the little crosshair. You can see there, we're about 5 miles covered so far. Of about, I should say, Valley View. We started about 30 miles out. About 30 miles out. Obviously, in the mountains where the SAMs can't see us. A pretty ugly FPS. How are you guys doing with FPS today?
I'm like 60.
Beautiful.
Okay. It may just be. Maybe it's in my imagination.
I've got low settings. I've got everything set down to low and my mirror's off.
Oh, I'm maxed out. Probably doesn't help. Oh, turn mirrors off. That's a million times better. Literally, I've gone up to 60 FPS.
Yeah, Damp wasn't lying when he said it causes a 20% drop in frame rate.
Yep. Who's gonna be the?
We're gonna have to go over this this ridge line up to our front. I'm gonna pick a tactical way to get over.
Who's gonna be the first one to hit a tree? Because it's probably one of our biggest dangers. Okay, we've got a couple of more miles. And there's not really much I can show you, valid viewers, other than our cockpit.
Okay,
You can do an F3.
No chance.
Is this going to be a tuck and roll, Damp?
This is not going to be a tuck and roll. Don't even try it. A lot of valid viewers ask why, when we go over the crest of a hill in aircraft, in aeroplanes, why do we roll over? Well, it's the best way of following the contour of the mountain without over-G'ing yourself. If you push forward, you get something called negative G. A human can only accept, what is it, like 3 to negative G or something like that? I've forgotten now.
Yep, like 3 negative G.
Yeah, before they pass out. But you can accept up to kind of 9 positive G if you're inverted. So that's why they roll over. Also, the aircraft will just act better like that.
Grump's dead already. Good luck.
Grump's dead.
No!
What happened, Grump?
Took a missile.
Wow, okay, here we go, guys. Grump's down. And my radar warning receiver is going mental. That's that thing there. Missiles are coming. I was wrong. These are going to be so much harder than we thought, guys. Damn, you've got to get us behind some trees somewhere. I'm getting spiked.
Follow me.
Oh, man. This is ugly. Remember, speed is not that important. We don't need to go fast. If anything, it will help with them. Control and altitude is really what we want. I'm going to duck in here, so I'm going to break that lock. Then you hear that radar lock, valued viewers. Watch your rotors. Okay, I'm ducking into the kind of little things. Grump, can you be our kind of GCI? Just make sure we don't go off path and no one gets lost.
Copy.
We're doing pretty good. We're a little bit right of the intended path line.
Roger. It's all good, baby. Oh my god, big tree! Oak! Oh, we are running out of forest, guys. I don't want to be that guy.
Okay, we just got to get to the water.
How about this? I'll be your MWS.
Yes, you can. I wish this was a bloody Huey. If this was a Huey, I could fly a proper nap of the earth.
Missile, 1 o'clock.
Help! Someone else gets shot, not me. That is all.
Missile, 1 o'clock.
How could it be that good? One problem we haven't considered is that some of these SAM sites have peekaboo radars that are 100 feet high and can look over the curvature of the Earth. Oh! Socks down! Who's number 2?
That's me.
Take control. Oh, is that you down?
Missile, 1 o'clock.
Scott's down,
I'm escaping.
Cat, turn right
I see
to
it.
the valley.
Oh, I'm here. It's you, Simba. Oh my god. It's all Simba. Do not screw this up, Simba. Remember Simba's terrible navigation. You'll have to help him, Grump.
Yeah, I got it.
Nope, I got a map.
Gotta try this again with Apaches.
Look how low he is. Look how low he is. That's what's saving his life right now. Even the peekaboo can't see over those trees there.
Well, the problem was you had the full forest down below you, so you couldn't hide in the trees.
Both SAMs are 10 times better than I thought they were, guys. That was so hard. It's being forced up. This is the ugly bit. It's being forced up. Right, I guess I can look on F10 now and see where the heck. Okay, there is Simba. Okay, he's good. It's literally due north now. I don't know if you can use your compass, but it's due north to the target. 17 miles, Simba.
The problem is when the forests actually force you to go up.
That's the problem, when the forests force you to go up. We needed a route that we could go in between the forests. Like a road, like Simba's found here, a road. Something like that.
Exactly,
Yeah, I just saw that
yeah.
there's a couple of roads that we could have been using.
Careful, watch the rotors. There's a massive span, Simba.
You could have taken that like 3 feet.
Don't have much rotor left.
Who needs that?
The problem is at some point he's going to have to go above the forest.
He's got to go north, yeah.
There's no path
But-
that actually leads to target.
You gotta find a way of getting north, Simba Wimba.
He's going to have a lot of fields with tree lines in it in his egress, so he's going to have to use those.
He's wormed his way into a massive forest.
Missile.
Uh-oh. Simba, 3,000 knot missile coming towards you! Sam's. Oh, good evasion. Good evasion.
Man, nice flying, Simba.
He's got it going on, isn't he? Simba's like one of those guys that can sometimes do something really stupid, but also then go the next day and fly literally 2 feet off the ground.
Missile, 9 o'clock.
Oh god. Well beaten. Well beaten.
Missile, 10 o'clock.
Well beaten.
Missile,
Boys,
10
is it a
o'clock.
bad time to say that my palms are sweaty?
Yes.
But it's
And hairy.
arms heavy.
Careful, Zimba! He almost chopped that tree down. God, his rotors almost keep touching those oaks.
Well, if this doesn't work out for him, he can always open up a tree service.
There you go.
Yeah, lumberjack.
That's a really inefficient way of chopping down trees, guys.
Yeah, just
I'd love to see Simba in flannel and an axe.
Go on, Simba. Simba,
And have a Canadian accent.
we can get him on course here. Course to target is 330. Simba being the hero today. Look at this. Rusky hero. Or whatever. American hero. Who knows? I keep an eye out for those missiles, Grumptastic. This is how you've got to do it. You've got to go that low, and you've got to put a tree between you and the SAM. Amazing. Might take
I'm
this.
almost to water, and there's a lot of trees around the water to
All is going
hide
well.
me, hopefully.
I'm going to take a quick look at the SAM sites just for the valued viewers. Here's a typical site, SA-20 Bravo Gargo, S300 PMU. Those are the launches there. There's one of your peekaboo radars. Here's your close range defense. You've got a Tor there. You're going to 0 to 5 miles. Supply trucks, more Tors. Absolute 330 for 14 miles. 330 for 14 miles. Then we're doing all the things. I don't know how he's managed so far. Between those trees. Your heading to target now is 330, so it's right 50 degrees. Your heading is now 300, 30 degrees right. And on heading. Keep this heading, get a visual reference. There is the town, there is the town. Distance is, to exact target, is 13 nautical miles. Tiny lake shouldn't be a problem. Watch these wires go under.
Now this gives me an idea. I'd love to go water skiing behind a Hind.
That's some water ski. Right, you should be safe in this basin. The pop-up's going to be a problem.
He's got a lot of fields ahead of him that have tree lines, so that's going to work to his advantage.
Okay, target is now on the nose, 10 nautical miles. He's now split, he's perfectly on path between 6 miles from a grumble, 10 miles from a gargoyle. That usually means death, but because of the low flying... now look at this radar, look how it is turning to track him. Oh no, it's not. It's not tracking him. There it is, it's got a lock. No, it's not, sorry, ignore me.
It's dramatic.
There, it has. No, it really has. It really has. I know I said that, but it really
I am
is.
trying to ignore you, Cap.
We're just watching the big bird, not the big bird, clamshell. It keeps trying to find you, but messing up. No, it's fine.
Oh, it's trying, alright.
Just it finds you for like a second, and then it gives up, kind of thing.
No missile so far.
Yeah, well done, Simba. Uh oh, don't do it, Simba.
There's power.
Ah, God. Right. Oh, you're almost there, Simba Wimba. You've got. You need a slight left pull. You will in a minute. Where's the target? I've lost the target. Oh, there it is. Found it. It is 320 for 7.
You're about to overfly an SA-17 site over this river.
Oh, it's a boot launcher. It does have a minimum firing range of half a mile, so as long as we... I think we should be okay. Okay, heading is slightly wrong. When you're clear, we need a 20-degree right pull.
20 degrees right?
Yeah, when you can. Maybe now's not the time to do it.
I would recommend left, actually.
Yeah, I'd rather keep going. God, look how close he is to that site.
Otherwise, it's going to fly him straight into SA-15.
Yep. 1 mile from that SAM site. There it is. He's in formation with an SA-17 upgraded boot launcher. And look at his radar. It's not seeing him. Not seeing him. It's right next to it. Look. Don't screw it up.
He didn't go under the bridge.
It's all right. It's all right. The radar hasn't seen him. Man, this is exciting stuff. Let me go and update your heading.
Red hot chili peppers.
Right, you've got to take this heading now because you're now right next to it. 5 miles. You've got to go left 30 degrees. Left 30 degrees. Yeah, take this way, down the left.
And then follow that river directly forward.
I see the
Tower, go for the tower, go for the tower. You got it. You're looking for a bunch of oil derricks, which are like cylinders. You will go right over them. Good VFR ref. Okay, you'll go right over them. Now here's the big problem. The Gladiator! He's gonna... Oh my god, and he's got to go high. Where's that Gladiator? There it is! There's the big mama. The Gladiator with all of her little Tunguskas and Tors and evil things that Cortana does to us. Look at that.
Target range from TV tower.
1 mile in front of. So you'll get to it before you get to the tower. Guys, can you make... I'm looking in F3. Can you make any corrections that he needs to make to get to those cylinders?
As long as he stays slow, stays low, he's good. He's on a good trajectory.
Look at that. He's half a mile away from a SA-23, and there's nothing they can do. If I were to look from them, they wouldn't be able to see him because he's so low.
307 for win.
Looking for target. Where are my oil? Okay. Tiny left pull, 5 degrees, Simba. Looking for a clock tower. White clock tower. Left slightly. White clock tower. Okay, it's just before you get to that. Careful not to blow yourself up. Okay, start looking visually. There they are. Go around if you have to.
Right there. Right there.
Simba! You did it! Go round and hit him again.
Nice job.
Wowee. Wowee.
Nice.
Okay, take time, go around again. Then we've got to get him out, guys. Right, you're referencing... Oh, you can see the smoke. You see the smoke. Right, get this in one last hit and then just keep heading on that heading to get out.
I won't be able to warn him in time if he gets shot.
Just unleash them all, Simba. Okay, that'll do. Keep on heading. Let's go, 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 go. Attack complete. The Sukhois will be coming in soon. Out you go. Just fly this way, basically. That was exciting.
Watching the missiles again.
I couldn't do that. There's no...
Damp taught me everything I needed to know.
Right, for fun, guys, let's not help him on the way out. Let's see how he does, because we have obviously been cheating. You know, we've been telling him exactly, coaching him all the way. So we're not going to coach you on the way out, and let's see how you do on the way out. Those are the... You're going the right way, is what I can say. Those are the mountains you need to get to.
Yeah, just a general egress southwest, south-southwest.
Boot
I
can't
need to
see
learn
him.
this helicopter at some point.
It's probably my favourite. It's not easy to fly. I prefer
He
to
does
do
not
patches
like the
fly.
bank.
Which is interesting considering the wings.
She's a big bitch.
Yeah.
Big booty hose, hump with it.
Is that what the troops teach you?
Apparently so.
Hey, that's music from our time frame.
Mm-hmm. Good
We
old
boys
days.
from the south
Mm-hmm.
partake in a sport called hogging. The northern boys call it whaling.
Whalen and Hoggen? I love Whalen and Hoggen. What's he talking about?
I have no idea.
His imaginary friends again?
He's got lots of them.
I learned all these sweet, sweet moves back home in Beggar's Canyon.
There it is. That's just pleased a lot of Star Wars people. I was about to say Star Trek. It's not Star Trek, is it? That's not getting it wrong.
I said it for the damp fans.
Yeah!
Will she fit? Will she fit? Will she fit? Will she fit? Nope. She'll
And
fit.
it's going sideways.
If you want to dump your stories, that will get
Not when this is this low. It'll screw it up.
If it fits, it sits.
This is true.
It'll face plant.
And the one thing I miss about the Apache compared to the Hind is being able to bank completely 90 degrees in between the trees and not lose control of the chopper.
Oh, this is an open bit.
It's a lot like the F-14 where you have to...
I feel like I need to turn left to get to the mountain.
Yeah, I'd agree. You've gone a bit right.
He's going a bit frumpy. Did I use that one correctly?
I don't know. I've never heard of it, Scott.
His bread is a little bit stodgy.
Stodgy? Stodgy bread?
Stodgy.
No one likes stodgy bread.
I learned how to put one in the oven in sex ed.
You okay there, Grump?
I'll survive. Oh god.
Oh, that was close. That was close. Laws.
That's why the gear's up.
Events are happening. Events are definitely happening, Simba. I think he's within the minimum range of it. Look at that. That's exciting.
Woohoo!
Look at that flying.
If this hits me in the face, I might scream like a girl.
Been there, done that.
Don't go under.
Power cable.
Oh.
Wouldn't want to lose your helicopter over that.
Well, they made it. Look at that.
COVID ain't getting him yet.
COVID has not got him yet. Right.
When I grow up, I want to be able to fly like Simba.
I want to be COVID. I mean, I want to fly like Simba. I get so confused.
Nobody's trying to get in the front seat.
No, I like this. This is, I get to see you from the SAMs.
Also, I think if I try to jump in, that would just screw you up.
Yeah, it will lag out.
Do you want me to jump in?
No, it'll do something stupid, guys. It will lag him out and he'll die.
Alright.
It'll ask him for somebody to jump in, and that'll screw everything up.
Okay, guys,
Then we get to start all over.
We're just going past the last SAM system now.
Yeah, the only thing that can kill him now is man pads.
Yeah, that's it. It's dumb. Simba, you made it. You all fair and square, and we saw how powerful they were. Just due to the correct flying, it's going back to exactly what I said. Line of sight, curvature of the Earth, and most importantly, putting the objects between you and the SAM system. And even the biggest systems in the world can't track. Like I said, that's an S300 PMU2 there. That's not something to be messed with. And Simba Wimba just flew it by it. That's how weak SAMs can be if you go in their go in their blind spot. Ooh, he's
Grav represents.
Hang on,
represents.
You might have a bit of trouble here.
It does make sense that a grav member would be able to do this successfully.
Oh, yeah, about that, yeah. Right.
Yeah, I mean, it is right. Now, HS, I want to address your S400 comment. You said you can't do this with an S400 because the missiles are Fox 3, and the site would loft missiles onto like ballistic missiles. I am less inclined to believe that because I know how difficult it is for a Fox 3 to even get a good track on a helicopter. Maybe not. Maybe that's something to test.
Aren't you guys? Right, yeah, he's made it. Well done, Simba. Let's have a pull up and an eject, please. Can you eject in this plane? I don't even know if you can. Do it. Do Zimmo. Yeah! Ich bin Simba. Boom! Oh, come on. How are you alive?
He's fine.
Okay, do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Do a wheelie burn.
Do a barrel roll.
Oh, boom! Right. That kind of went the exact way we wanted it, which was, we managed to show the power of the SAMs if you fly not perfect. We were flying not perfect. We were slightly above the trees, heading towards the SAMs, and it just wasn't perfect. Simba flew perfect. He was really above 20 feet above, the ground, and he was almost always had objects in front of him, and he picked his path through the objects. And even the biggest SAMs in the world just couldn't do him, as he probably couldn't do in real life, for the reasons we've said. I can't really improve on that, guys. Perfect job, Simba. Well done. Anything you want to add, boys?
Simba should start doing video recording and send footage to Cap.
Jesus says that Simba is my hero, apparently.
Already
I think we should try it again with Apaches.
I would normally say yeah, guys, and you guys are welcome to, but I need to. I've got a bunch of real life stuff I need to get done, and now is a great opportunity for me to do it, actually. So I will not. I will sign off, but you guys can go. In terms of which helicopter, would do best. None of them are worse or better. It's whichever one you can fly better. So if you can fly a Huey better or an Apache better, lower, then that's the one that will be good. None of them are stealthy. Helicopters are incredibly non-stealthy due to their rotor design. The main Grim Reapers videos are now being split between this YouTube channel and the Grim Reapers 2 YouTube channel. So if you want to see all of the Grim Reapers videos, please consider subscribing to both channels. And thank you for watching.